How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and we finally have the deep dive for Enchantress today. I'm going to react to. First off, let me just say I highly recommend just watching the deep dive on her because this was probably one of the longest deep dives I've seen in a while, and for good reason. She's very complicated. She has basically this spell book that has a bunch of different spells, like 9 different spells or something like that, maybe more. There's a lot of rules to when she's on offense and defense. There's obviously all the. I'm really interested to see how long her actual abilities list in game is going to be to list all the effects and what they do. Because man, she's kind of complicated, but at the same time, I'm sure she's not going to be that complicated once you start playing with her or against her. Definitely seems like more of a defender, just a tiny bit. But the special 2 can kind of ramp up pretty nice. And she has a lot of utility with her spells. My only worry about the champion is with all the spells and stuff, is she going to be someone that casual players are going to want to have on offense and use her? I don't know. That's just, again, that's just a question. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you think, look at this, if this is all just too much, because you could just use, I don't know, Kushala or something, right? And it'll be less complicated. But let's go through real quick and just talk about what's happening. So, special 1. This is going to be used to cast your spells. You're going to cast the spells, and then you're going to, as you can see, there's a bunch of different ones. Obviously, Fireball is going to do Incinerate. You're going to place that Incinerate. Blizzard's going to place a Cold Snap. Chain Lightning is going to place Shock. I think they can, let's see. Yeah, they can be inflicted through block. And when she's a defender, they're passive. And yeah, anyways, so those are her offensive spells. There are also some utility spells where, as you can see here, she has this evade. She also has one that can allow her to be unstoppable. And there's also another one that allows her to heal off of the damage from her special 2. And then there's one where she can be untouchable. There's a lot of different stuff. Now, some of these are combinations of spells. It's kind of complicated. But anyways, there's just a lot going on. So, anyways, you do this, and then if you have enough, those are transmutation spells. I'm sorry, I'm stuttering. There's just so much. Those are transmutation spells, so I would just call them utility spells, right? So then you have these spells, which are back and find them. These here, Dispel, Antipathy, Wilt. These are also more. I guess the first ones are more defensive. These are more utility based. So obviously these are ones we already know. She can also place a stagger or whatever. No, I don't know. There's just so much. There's so much. The gist of it, though, is you do the special 1, you build up spells, and you use the special 2 to cash in on those spells and do lots of damage. So, yeah. I don't think you're going to want to use your special 3 quite often. In fact, in the deep dive, it even says if you get pushed to a special 3, use the heavy to disable the special 3 and to use your special 2. And her awakened ability will also will give you access to another spell, a charm spell, which reduces I believe it reduces like power gain. I think it reduces power gain. Spell effects last an additional 10 seconds. Whenever a buff fails for any reason other than chance, they are immune to damage. She instantly power steals 4% of their max power. But then as an attacker, this potency is reduced by 75%, which is kind of lame. But there's just a lot going on. So here's like the full, like them showing the full rotation. Maybe that's better to show because, man, my video just rambling about her is going to be just as long. So yeah, so they're casting spells, trying to build up their spells. Again, it's just gonna have to be a feel thing. I'm gonna have to see kind of how it actually is in game, because it seems like it can take a while. Look how many jump cuts they're doing just to build up these spells. I don't know how much health this Serpent has, though, you know, because they're probably using like a beta account to, like a dev account to do this. I don't know how much health that Serpent has. So it's really hard to say. These champions, these kind of champions, when there's a lot going on, sometimes be a little misleading one way or the other. Sometimes they can look way better than they actually are. Sometimes they can look way worse. So, and then as you can see, after this, you're basically just kind of after the special ones and you build up the spells. You kind of just need to throw the special two. Here's the player canceling into the special two. But again, another thing that worries me is the damage looks kind of weak. So she might just be more of a defender, which is kind of unfortunate because I was hoping she'd be an attacker. But I don't know. Let me know your thoughts because I can't. Really hard to tell. Like in this one, it looks all right. So I don't know. I don't know. She does have a lot of utility. Like I said, not every champion has to do super high DPS, but it just looks like it's a lot of build up for not too much of a payoff. But I don't know. Let me know what you thought. I kind of was rambling to this one, but again, just go watch a deep dive. Link in the description because this one was quite complicated. This is complicated. Again, hopefully it'd be easier in the actual game to understand. But I'm still excited for her to come out. She looks really cool. So, anyways, let me know your thoughts down below. I'll talk to you in the next one. I'll take care.